welcome to another video tutorial. It's been a little while since my last one, but I'm back and I want to share a card with you using the Daisy Lane stamp set, which is new to this catalogue, set of 9 stamps. And here is the card that I'm going to be sharing with you. This is similar to a card sent to me by one of my dear team members, Suze. So thank you, Suze, for inspiring me to make this card. And I'm going to show how I've made it. I don't know if you can see there, but I've used a subtle embossing folder. This went down really well yesterday with my ladies. We stamp the leaves and then run it through the folder, and it gives it the look that it's been stamped onto like linen card. So off we go. I'm working in metric today. I've taken a piece of Whisper White card and it's 13.8 by 9.5, and I'm using Pear Pizzazz for my leaves. Taking the leaf image, I'm going to stamp 4 leaves. It's like a bracken, this one, almost. Like so. It doesn't matter that I missed a bit of ink there because the daisies are going to go over there. Just going to bring the big shot onto the table. But here's the subtle folder, and you want to emboss with the Stampin' Up image facing you and your image facing up. Just make sure I've got it straight, although it doesn't have to be super straight on this one, but right. I'm on a small desk at the moment. So I'm going to run it through the big shot. Let's see. Should have taken the plate off. Would have been a good idea. As well, embossing, we only need to go through the once. And when you open it up, you've got a gorgeous linen effect. Okie doke. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adhere that to a piece of So Saffron, and this is, I didn't want a really big border, so I've only gone up 0.4 centimetres. So this is 14.2 by 9.9. So it's just 0.4 bigger. Oh, my glue's stuck. Do you know, I actually tested my glue before I started this video. Oh, there we go. Don't you just love it? Okay, a little squiggle. I'm going to pop that on there. Like so. Okey-doke. I have pre-punched out 6 of the medium daisies. I've stamped them in smoky slate. It's this image here. And I've punched them out with the medium daisy punch. And what I'm going to do is, the reason you need 6 is because we're going to make a full flower. Oh, I've put a bit too much glue on that one. So you just pop them on top and then off center them. Like so. And then I'm going to use my trusty Daffodil Delight Light. Now we do have So Saffron pens, but I've not got them here at home with me. So Daffodil Delight I do have, and it's actually the light Daffodil Delight is a great, it's a great match anyway. Okay, so I've just coloured in there. Now if you want to, you can, I do have some tools at the studio to, it's actually a cake decorating tool that I use to make my flowers sort of pop. But I'm doing this video for you today, and I've not got that here. I only just decided to do this one. So maybe I won't create these as 3D. Let's just get them stuck on, eh? Like so. can see it's coming together. And then I have die cut a rectangle from the Stitch Rectangles. It's the squarer of the rectangles, if that chunky one, not a long thin one. And I've actually punched it out with a crocodile because that's all I have here at home. But on my actual card, you can see it's like a little oval. And that's from the triple, I've forgotten what it's called. It's like a triangular punch, and it does 3 different things. It does a corner rounder. I've actually punched it out with that. It's a really, really good punch to have. And I'm going to use a greeting from one of my favourite stamp sets. I keep going on about this one, Family Party. And I'm using for a special friend. And I've got those already lined up here. I'm using Pear Pizzazz again. And you can do this card with just 2 inks. So I've inked up for a special. Ta-da. And then friend. Okay. Love, love, love that stamp set. And then what I'm going to do, I haven't measured this or cut it to size, but I am using the braided linen thread. So it's almost like it's plaited linen thread. It's a little bit thicker. One of my customers, Kath, it's her favourite sort of embellishment that we do, really. So we're going to thread it up. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to thread it up through the back there. Hope that makes sense. And I have the loose end on the right, and I'm going to tie a bow. Now, you don't really, I don't think, have to be as particular about the tying of this as you would the ribbon, but I am still going to do my bunny ear loops. If you want to see how I do it, I've got a video on tying bows, so we won't spend time doing that. It's not my finest, but what I like to do is turn it the right way then. That's certainly not my finest. In fact, it's probably one of the worst bows I've ever tied, but hey, it's video. Okay, and that just sort of sits up there like so. Move that, scooch that along a little bit, like that. And then, can you see though, one good thing I have done is, because I left it attached to the reel and I had a loose side on the right hand side, I've not actually got much waste. I'm just going to trim off a little bit there, and I've not got much waste at all. And then I'm going to adhere this to a crumb cake carved lace on there. Blaze, that sounded like. A little bit of glue on there. What you've got to do is make sure this bit here has quite a bit on, because it's a small bit at the side of the twine, so sometimes that bit can sort of pop up and not stick down as good. And I know I had the daisies already done, but it's such a cute little card and really, really quick to do. The Daisy Lane bundle is amazing value. You get the stamp set and the punch, and it's $29.75. Just think it's amazing value. And I'm going to be sharing some projects with you starting on Friday with this stamp set. Thank you for watching. I'd love you to subscribe if you want to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.